Right. Okay. Yes. So this is my first time talking over, a video recording thing. It was originally my first time like talking to, like, like recording while talking to the camera and shit. But long story short, I like messed up the audio and just a bunch of shit. So I was like, oh okay, I'll just carry on and just end up talking over it later. So hopefully that's acceptable. But I was also originally recording on like my phone would look way better. But like when I was sat down for over an hour and doing the keyboard stuff, and I enjoyed checking my phone and going on my phone quickly if I need to do something. So I tried this webcam. I don't know how great it will look after all, but who knows? Maybe that's a future upgrade. But anyways, let me just quickly get on to it. So what the plan is here. I am making a keyboard from spares, like spare parts that I originally did like the look, oh here's the box, unbox it, oh look at this, or here's this part and this part. But again, I was originally on my phone, but I messed up like the order and shit. And I could have like put the phone thing in, but it's this is my first time talking notes. I have no clue how. Like that's extra time. I don't know if I'm being able to talk that long. Fuck knows. It's probably gonna get to the point where I'm just going, oh look at this, look at that bit. But yeah, like what? God, yeah. See, like I already I'm starting at no one. Like I'm talking to myself, man. But also, I hope if anyone is, they can understand me because I've always, mumbled a lot and not pronounced my words properly. So God knows if this is even gonna be successful. But anyways, I actually am doing this first because I was making I was getting a a link to a keyboard sound test like I made a while ago because I was gonna put it on I'm trying to like rework these Etsy listings, right? And while I was on it, I was like, oh, let's see. I saw that it said there was a comment. I was like, oh, let me go check out some Donny talking about. You know what? Let me pull it up. Right, yeah, okay. So look, some Donny switch mechanical keyboard comp. Uh, just based on release date, it doesn't look like you're still making videos, but I hope you continue. That board sounds great. So I was like, oh wow, amazing. And even put like a enter dash subscriber too. I was like, oh wow, what a nice man or girl or whatever. Um, this is like 10 months ago. I didn't really because I kind of like I made the sound test video, so I could link it on my Etsy and then just left it. I don't really think much of it. And I came out to it, I was like, you know what, for just for you, switch through mechanical. Maybe if I can keep up the habit. No clue if I can keep up this habit. Uh, or get into it, whatever. But maybe who knows? He'll say, hey man, this one all sounds great. Glad you're back, man. Oh god. I'm from a good family. Ignore that gun trigger. Yeah. So look, I've done my keyboard scene. I'm like, you know what? Let me get a quick game of Clash in there. The game's shit now with Heroes, worst update ever, and they're still going with it. That. Yeah, he had Evo Mega Knight, so that game's kind of null and void because I use Mighty Minus, so it full counts me. So you know what? I thought back to the lubing. Um, yeah, I despise Evo Mega Knight. If you use it, you're I was trying to say is if you use Mega Knight, you're a lower player. I'll say that. It's definitely not because the one of the biggest cards in my deck gets full countered by, and I'm whatever. Anyways, yeah, you know what? Let's talk about Clash. That shitty game, bro. Who out of Supercell said, yeah, we've already got Evos, right? Let's just add another layer onto the gimmicky game and put Heroes on. They released it heavily paid to win. You had to buy it, and Hero Musketeer was insane on release. It's fine now. Like the Heroes, they're acceptable now, but I wish they were never in the game in the first place. Like that new Hero Mega Minion just dashes onto my Firecracker from across the map. But then sometimes it's funny because it also look at bro. I've never had a switch catapult itself. Anyway, sorry, distracted. Because I was originally gonna tell myself to like talk over what I'm doing, but I can't. I think I get kind of repetitive. So I'm now rambling about Clash. The great game. I've stopped. I used to be like one of them like good teammates who'd always do wars and every single time, but I do like 2 wars every other day now. It's just it's hard that game. Don't get it wrong. I still play. I'm not gonna lie and be like, oh, I'm never playing this game. But oh my god, has it fallen off? I mean, but I think everyone knows that, the player count's gone down. People stop streaming it. Who we can probably think of. Yeah, man. I think if anyone says keyboarding isn't look how rough. It's like people think underwater welding is the hardest thing. No, look at this, man. You seeing that battle scar? Horrible job, man. It's risky out here. It's risky. Again, I'm a good boy. Ignore the acting like I'm flipping it off. Anyways, got the plaster on in it. Quick kill. Yeah, I think. I know that's it. Never mind. That comes later. Stabilizer lube and necessity. All that brings to a point with this board, the GMK 61. Like the GMK 67 and its ancestors. The stabilizers come like prelude, or like the housings do. Well, I know, yeah, no, the stabilizer in general. And so like you can't wholly mod them basically, right? The popular one. And so I was kind of like looking up solutions, and I saw some Donny, like he said something like soaking it in isopropyl alcohol or something. I don't know. And I think you could also like use soapy water. Might try out. Oh, yeah, DVD break. You know what? This game's in a better state than Clash Royale is. So whatever, man. Yeah. I don't have ADHD. I'm not gonna lie, but like, I think I don't think I've like sat down and like sat for hours straight doing like one keyboard and not done anything else. Like I think that's impossible. No, like. I'll get the keyboard, take it apart, do the, tape mod, put some foam in it and shit. And then I'll do something. Then I'll do, the taking apart the switches, separating them, do something quickly. Then I'll get to lubing them. And often when I'm lubing it, I'm taking breaks in between because what is that zombie spawn? Ridiculous, man. And so, yeah, obviously inevitable, die. Little German. Anyway, see that. Because I'm like a Dead by Daylight professional, I'd love to have my chases be a normal speed, and analyze it so I could teach you guys how to be a professional like me. But I think I'm already like, I'm already struggling. But no, actually, no. I think I've gone comfortable with it. Yeah, I died eventually. So you know what? It's one other person. We're not getting out. I'll give up on Hook to see if I can get hatch right. You know the situation if you play Dead by Daylight, right? So let's see. Come on, Michelle. I forgot Michonne. Let's see what you got. Oh, so. Anyways, finally putting the keycaps on. Finally, time to these shitty key. Yes, I know they were cheap keycaps. They're spares, but a fucking stain on it. I even ran it under the tap to see if I can wash it off. No, nothing. Oh, and then guess what? I realized I've done this before. I didn't cut the fucking holes in the PE foam for the keyboard. So that means I gotta take it. Yeah. It's later in the night or the next day. I got the dressing gown on. Finally got around to it because I was just mad at myself. Oh yeah, I didn't even take it all out. I just separated it. Shortcut. It was able to stick together. So yeah. Now I'm finally gonna be able to put it together and actually finish it. But I swear I've done that before. Oh, by the way, Alex, you kind of forgot to cut one of the holes. You see down the right? Yeah. Do you wanna do that one as well? No? All right. Oh, there we go. He's realised. But I've done this before so many times. I always do. I don't know how, but this will be the cutting point. Now I've done it, and I'm watching myself do it. I will never forget to cut the stabilizer gaps. On the material if I put something on top of the PCB again. Finally, it's fucking assembled. Yeah. Avengers Assemble. Jesus, took ages. Anyways, I'm about to do typing tests, so I'll shut up.